Hey everyone, hope everyone's doing well. I wanted to start a new series and get back into recording, and I'll call this Training Every Day, and just kind of share my thoughts about different things that are going on, as well as just talking about my training and why I choose different things. But today I did some no-foot work, no-foot power snatches, and then the top set was of just a no-foot snatch, and then some no-foot power cleans with the push press. And the reason I chose these exercises today was because yesterday I did a maximal back squat and PR'd, so my body is really sore and tired, so I'm not really motivated to like push to heavy weights, and I don't really think it'd be intelligent to, especially because when you're really sore and tired, it makes everything kind of a little bit more achy. I have a beagle that's trying to come in here to hang out with me. You can open it, Charles. I don't know, there's a screen door in front of the shed. I don't know if he can figure it out. I may have to open it up for him, but he's pretty smart. He should be able to figure it out. Anywho, I worked up to 205 in the no-foot power snatch, and I was able to get that, so that worked out just fine. The 225 felt pretty good as well. A little aching the shoulder, but things always are. I had a beagle underneath me if you hear beagle noises. But with the push presses, it worked up to 225 and did a 1+3, so 1 no-foot power clean and then 3 push presses. It's a big movement I want to emphasize a lot more. My push press is kind of trash, so obviously if that goes up, everything kind of goes up with the jerk and probably with the snatch as well. And just generally, shoulder strength is good for me to improve on because it's my weakest area out of the the main areas that you need for weightlifting or just strength in general. But when doing those, so those all felt pretty good, and I was actually pretty happy that I was able to get to 225 and it moved pretty well. I was kind of like not sure if I wanted to actually do those or push them at all. Everything, my whole body is sore, my back's sore, my legs are sore. It's kind of amazing how sore I am from just doing singles because I didn't really do any volume, but obviously when you exert yourself that difficult or that much, then it does make your body sore. Plus I did try to do 520 on Sunday, so that is quite a lot of high intensity, so I won't be pushing the back squat for a little bit, really just emphasizing the speed of that movement. But felt pretty good today. I'm not gonna bother trying to record things like my stretching and accessory work that I do after. I don't always do accessory work and I don't always stretch, but if I do, it's always after, and it may be stuff like lateral raises or rear delt flies, or I don't really do too many curls and stuff anymore, but just like the light stuff that I do after, I'm not really going to worry about. Stretching, I'm trying to be really intentional about doing a lot more, especially with my shoulder. I feel like that's going to help to improve the mobility externally and internally in the shoulder joint. In that left shoulder that's been a bit achy. There wasn't anything that really brought upon the shoulder pain, it's just kind of general training. But I want to continue to kind of work on that and make sure that it's getting better and improving and trying to mitigate that pain. But the reason I'm training in the middle of the day today, it's about 1 o'clock that I finished, is still on summer break till next week. The 11th of this month is the first introduction day of school. Not when students are here, but just when teachers have to go and start doing teacher days. So that will start. But I normally, even during the summer, usually train. I actually have trained in the middle of the day a couple times, but I'm trying to just train more in the afternoon since that's what I'll do during school year, obviously, when I'm at school all day. But I'm going to not really a dinner thing, but just to meet up with the other specials teachers, or at least some of them, for appetizers somewhere, just to meet and before the school year starts. So I have that in about 4 hours, so still plenty of time, but just felt like going out and training. And I got my nice shed, so it's nice when I have days like this when I don't really feel motivated or I'm really sore, that I can go out and do stuff. Sorry, my roommate was calling in the beagle, so I wanted to make sure that I could tell the Charles to go inside and have him not get distracted with me just talking to myself and his dad calling him in. But training went well today, especially considering how sore I am, and days like this are productive because you're able to work on technical things and really just get more practice in on the lifts and just get a good stimulus. Like the push press is definitely good for the shoulders to do and all of that good stuff. But I'll probably do some ab work here, stretch a little bit, and then head inside. I'm not going to really show abs and stuff like I do like that because it's not really that long. Doesn't look that interesting, and it's pretty basic stuff. And I don't always do stuff after, but it's it's good to do as much as I can. But that's really it for this kind of little first video. I want to keep all of them about 5 minutes if I can. I do tend to ramble, so I do want to keep these more concise and hopefully talk about training and maybe other stuff that's going on, like the school stuff that's going to be starting up next week. Probably not a ton about school stuff because I kind of like to leave work at work, but there obviously is like stuff like school starting that is impactful on training. But with that being said, hopefully you enjoyed this little commentary episode, and if you're listening to this on the podcast, you enjoyed the audio, and if you're listening on the YouTubes or BitChute, that you enjoyed me throwing a little commentary with the list that I had. But take care and talk to you all tomorrow. Peace.